Hey, okay. So, right now I'm just kind of like in the middle of the state park or whatever. And, so there might be some cars going by a bit. I've already recorded a few videos in the past, like last year and I think just last year maybe. But I recorded a couple videos here before, so, there were a couple of cars then. This is just a different spot, so I don't really know how busy traffic is here. I just kind of start driving around until I find a place that looks secluded enough. But yeah. I don't really have any like set plans on what I want to talk about, just because like, I just kind of talk about whatever comes to mind whenever I start these. But I just knew I want to like make another one. I think for the summer my goal is to do maybe like one video a week. Like I'm planning on maybe doing them every Wednesday. I'm gonna have a video uploaded. Just so then I can try to like, feel like I'm accomplishing something while I'm like over the summer. I'm already gonna be working 4 days a week, so I have 3 days each week to be able to have for like free time and chores and stuff like that, and like, getting myself ready for next semester for school and stuff. And I'm officially a senior now that like junior year is over, so I got 1 year left of college and then I'm done. Thank God, because I'm so ready to be done with school. But I'm going through a bit of a crisis not knowing what to do after school's over. So I'm trying to figure that out. I definitely don't want to go back to school again, at least for now, just because I will be able to finish without any debt. So I want to like be able to make sure I'm starting off on the right foot instead of like thinking, oh, I need to do something and then, like all I know is school. So I'll just like go back to school, but then all of a sudden I'm in debt. So I want to like try to start off life debt free. I have Dee Dee here with me. She was looking out the window the whole car ride, so she's very excited to be here in the car and stuff. I kept teasing her earlier, telling her like she's gonna go in the car with me and stuff like that, and then she saw that I brought the leash and the harness in case like we go outside for a walk or something. And so she got really excited that we were going to go on a walk, but we aren't. We weren't going to do it around the neighborhood just because, like, I want to come here instead and, talk. Yeah, but I really don't know what to talk about. Maybe just a couple updates on my life, I guess. Next semester I'll be studying abroad. I'm going to be going to Italy. The majority of my classes are literally just like cultural stuff, or all of them are just cultural stuff. Like sightseeing, like different sightseeing ones where I just like walk around the cities and just kind of be like, ooh, ah, pretty. And then I think there are a couple of research papers involved with those, but like nothing I can't handle. And then one of them is like a week long, like just 1 week, like I don't know when it starts, but it's like a full 7-day period of like every day 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. learning about like how like to kind of break like the culture shock and stuff and get like introduced to it. Sorry, I have my laptop right here and it's like shining the sun right in my eyes. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to like not like I'm trying to immerse myself into the culture as much as possible because I'm there, so I might as well. And I'm also gonna try to like be as like open-minded as possible because I don't want to go in like I already know I won't, but like I want to like make sure I don't go in to like interactions and stuff with like the perspective of like I'm an American, so like speak American or whatever, like how like some people are like that where they're like everyone should speak English and or whatever. So it's like I'm trying to learn Italian so it like I can have like small conversations like at shops and stuff like that, so I can actually like not be that annoying American that goes in there like making a ruckus of the place. And then yeah, I only have 4 free elective credits for that, so I'm only taking 4 classes. So 2 of them are like pretty intensive. One of them is that 1 week thing that I mentioned, and then another one is like 3 weeks, Monday through Friday. I forget which class that one is. I'm pretty sure it's the walking around Florence one, where we just walk around and be like, ooh, ah, pretty. And then for the last parts of the semester, I'm gonna be doing. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Sorry. For the last part of my semester, I have a class where I'm learning Italian for beginners, and then another one where, can you stop crying, please? Please stop crying. And then another one where it's walking around, but instead of just like looking at like architecture and stuff like that, it's looking at specifically looking at the what is it? The churches, and being like, I think they're called chiesas. It's been a while since I learned that word, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, because that wasn't my first pick. I wasn't gonna do it originally, just because there were some other classes that I wanted to take that sounded more interesting, but I wasn't able to get into those, because turns out they only offer them sometimes, not all the time. But yeah, what was it? When I was, picking classes, there was this whole, like, kerfuffle trying to figure it out and stuff, and it was, like, a pain in the butt, because I had to figure out what classes they were offering that semester, but then the way they do it is, like, not just, like, fall semester, it's, like, there are different like sections within the semester of different like lengths that each class can take up. So some courses are shorter than others and some are longer. And so I had to figure out how to like piece that puzzle together that made sense with like what I wanted to take and then what they offered as well. And then I only had four classes I could choose from. So it was like difficult narrowing it down, but then at the same time there were lots of ones that I knew I didn't want to take. Like I didn't want to take any ones where it was like an internship where I had to like actually like put in the work. Like I just wanted to be like a vacation where I'm getting school credit for it, because it's only 5,000 more than my tuition was anyways. So I already can afford that, like with what I have in the bank right now with all my scholarships and stuff. So the summer when I'm working, it's just like getting like spending money and then money for when I come back, so then I can be able to afford like gas and like be able to actually like live when I come back to the States. Because I still have one more semester after that one, and then I'm done with school. So I know Italy's gonna it's gonna fly by so fast. It's actually gonna be like insanely fast how it's gonna just like, I already know it. So I'm gonna try to record as many videos as possible and just like, so I can hold on to these memories and stuff. That was so cute. I also want to figure out like stuff about different like trips I want to take, because I don't want to stay in just Italy, because if I'm already in like Europe, I want to go to different countries too. I just know that my school has like a waiver that I signed saying, like not a waiver, it was like a contract that I signed saying that I wouldn't go on any planes unless it's going to and from, like actually like arriving and leaving, since it's like a liability or something like that. Like apparently it's along the same lines of like skydiving, like you're not allowed to do that there, or like bungee jumping, since it's like an activity that's like too dangerous. So I can't take flights, but they do have trains. But I did look at the trains, and most of them from where I'm going to be living, it's going to be like, it's at least like, I think like 10 or 12 hours to get out of Italy from where I am into like Germany and stuff like that. Like I was thinking about going to Munich and stuff like that, but like I don't really know, because I want to go to Germany for Oktoberfest, but I think it might be a little too busy, and I want to, or maybe like during Christmas time or something like that. I know one of my friends already went to France last semester for studying abroad, and she's gonna go to Italy with, like, she was already gonna go to Italy, and she was like, hey, do you want to come with? And I was like, yeah. So she already was in France, and I have like my whole life ahead of me. Like, I'm good if we skip France because she's already lived there forever. Like, so I'm just kind of like good with like skipping that one and coming back another time when I'm older, because like it's not something where I feel like I need to go there, but like I really want to go to Germany because my mom grew up there for a hot minute, for like I think it was like 7 years or something like that. She grew up in Germany because she was a military brat. So I want to go there, but Germany is just like, I didn't realize how big it was, and like to actually get like deep in there it takes like hours, because I was kind of assuming that it was just kind of like they're the size of like the states, but like I also live in like a really small state. Like, living in New England, like all the states are so much smaller compared to like other ones on like the West Coast and like Texas and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to like figure out travel plans and stuff, and I don't want to like get myself too traveled out, because I know I have like, I for the majority of the semester I'm only taking 2 classes for a week, so I'm trying to like figure out like what I can do in the other 5 days, so I'm not just like sitting around in my dorm just kind of like not experiencing life, because like I'm gonna be there, so I might as well like go out and do stuff. But I also need to figure out how to be smart with it, so I'm not like, gonna get like pickpocketed, and like, which is probably inevitable at some point or the other. But yeah, I just don't want to deal with like any of that stuff. Like, there's that girl that was traveling with her friends, and they left her alone to be with a guy, and the guy like they went to the beach or something, and she ended up drowning or whatever. And so I'm just kind of worried that like I know I won't end up in a situation like that, because I'm not that kind of person that would just kind of like leave on my own with a stranger. But I'm just kind of worried something might happen if I'm not being like smart and safe about things. I also don't know what it like if I would get drunk there, because I would, like, I'm turning 21 when I am there, and then anyways I'm already legal drinking age there. So if I want to drink, I don't know, like I don't want to get like drunk in a place that I don't know and I'm not familiar with, because like I don't know what could happen. But like, I'm just trying to come at things like from a smart way, but at the same time I don't want to limit myself from having fun because I'm too scared about doing stuff. Not saying that I would like make like not smart decisions, but you know what, like I feel like you could probably understand what I'm saying. I also was running into problems with the visa process. Not that I've actually like started like getting my visa, because I don't have all the proper documents that I need from like Florence and or just like Italy in general. I need some documents from them, and then for my school here in the States, I need some documents from them about like health insurance and like different housing things from Italy, and bank statements about how much money I have, if I can be able to sustain myself there. And I don't know if I'm probably gonna have to like ask my financial advisor to like postpone when I pay for my semester, because I need to be able to show that I have like enough money in my bank account so I can afford to go abroad on my own. Just so then like when I'm at the consulate, they can be able to approve me like first go. I was worried that the issue that I ran into though when I was like looking into it was that on everything I was seeing online, they were saying that I need at least 20 hours a week in classes, but my schedule doesn't have that. My schedule has like, for the majority of the semester, 6 hours a week. So I was really worried about that. And then there was a couple other things I was worried about. So I asked my advisor at my school about it, and she was saying that I should be fine because there were so many other students in the same position as me with like a very light academically light schedule. So they have been approved before, and I shouldn't worry about it because I just need some documents from Florence saying that it's okay, and that like I should be approved. But I'm just trying to find all the different things where they could like find issues and deny me. I want to make like 2 or 3 copies of every document that I get, just so then I can like be able to have backups. And I don't know what I'll need when I go to Italy, and I know within the first 8 days I need to go to somewhere. I think it's like there are a couple different places that I need to visit, and then and like drop off a document, and then I can get my permesso di soggiorno. But that's just like a permit to stay in Italy. Like I already have my visa, but then I also need to like confirm with Italy that I will be staying. And if I don't do it, then there could be like repercussions and stuff. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything right. But I don't know what documents I need for when I get there, so I need to research that as well and print out extra copies of those documents, so then when I get there I can just do it, so I don't have to like find a printer when I get there and stuff like that, because I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, like, I'm sure I could just use the library's printers over there, but I'm not sure how it works over there, and I just want to make it as like streamlined as possible, so then I can just like show up, hand in the stuff, and be able to be approved. I'm just kind of worried about like the small stuff, you know, like just trying to like make sure that I'm able to just like get through it all. I did get my passport. I did get my passport last month or so, and because the one that I had before, I was a minor, and so once you turn 18 or older and your previous passport when you were a minor expires, you need to apply for a new one. So I applied for a new one and I got that, no problem. So because I have that now, before I go to my visa appointment and stuff, because I need to go into Boston and get the visa, like I need to go there for an interview and drop off the documents and all that stuff. And so before I go there, because they're going to need to have the actual physical visa, passport, to put the visa in the passport. Before I go and do that, I'm planning on going to Canada for like during that like 3-day period where I don't have work, just because like I want to be able to do as much as possible like during the summer, but then still be able to like work. So when I am like working, I don't want to like I don't want to get in the mindset of like, because I'm working I can't do fun things. Like I want to be able to know that I can do fun things because I'm working. So because I'm able to like work, I can do fun things, and having a job shouldn't limit me from being able to like have fun and experience life. But I just like, because I feel like I always look at things from like the extremes. Like one summer I worked insane. Like I was still like in school, but I was doing like full time. Like I wasn't in school during the summer, but like, you know what I mean? Like I was between like semesters, and I was working full time because I felt like bad that I didn't work while I was in school, but I didn't have a car then. So while I was home for the summer, I worked like full time, like nonstop every day. I'm in there at work, and it was like really draining, and I wasn't able to like give myself any time for fun. And then last summer I looked at it like, well, this is my last summer to have fun, because next summer I'm gonna have like other things to worry about and stuff. So last summer I like barely worked at all. I think I only worked like 2 or 3 days a week, and I was also having health issues and stuff, so I wasn't able to work as much as I had like would have liked anyways. So I just like, it was like either like all or nothing type of deal. So this summer I'm trying to like balance it a bit. Like I know I'm working more days than I'm not, but on the days that I'm not, I'm planning on still being able to have fun and relax and do all those things. So like I have work tomorrow, and then 3 more days, but today I'm doing this. This is like my like fun thing or whatever, because like I get to just like talk. And it kind of like breaks up the days between doing things, so I'm not like feeling like a zombie between stuff. So like I've been noticing if I do something in the morning before I go to work, like instead of just like waking up and going to work, I'm waking up and then doing a chore, driving somewhere, doing something in the morning, so then I can try to like actually get the blood flowing and, you know, be able to like whatever, instead of like sleeping in the extra 2 hours to just like roll out of bed and go to work. And I feel like that's been helping a lot, so then I'm able to like break up the days and feel more accomplished and like, you know, be able to breathe and like, you know, relax a bit more. Because I typically just kind of like roll out of bed and start like driving to wherever I need to go to, but right now I'm trying to just like break up the days so I'm like actually enjoying each day, or at least a small portion of each day, even if it's just like 30 minutes sitting in a parking lot on my own, like somewhere else. As long as I'm in like a different spot than I usually am, then it feels like more enjoyable than just kind of like sitting outside of the parking lot at work. I was pretty much like panicking the other day. I think it was like either yesterday or the day before, it was the day before, because I was on TikTok and I caught myself like going on like watching all those like graduation videos and stuff, and like I was like sobbing because I was like lots of like really cute videos of like families and stuff or whatever. So I was like starting to panic because I was like, hold on, in 1 year from now I will have graduated from my senior year of college and I will be done with school. What do I do after that? Because it's like all I know is school. Like literally all I know is school. I wake up, go to school, come home, go to bed type of deal. Like, you know, since like, what is it, like 5 years old to like, I mean, technically it's like 18 for high school, and then like you should be done with school, but then like, you know, in America you have to go to college, like, you know, so technically it's like by 22 you're out of college. I'm gonna be out at 21 just because I did the early enrollment program, so I skipped my senior year of high school. I didn't get to graduate high school early. I just kind of like went to college early. Instead of going to my senior year of high school, I was at college, and then I got the credits for high school at college. So I'm going to be able to graduate a year earlier than most people my age. So when I graduate, I'll be 21, because in October I turn 21. And I find it like interesting how like all I know is school, but then like all of a sudden I'm supposed to like it's scary. Like I'm supposed to like just like know what I'm supposed to do with my life. Like I know people say like, oh, you're not supposed to know, but like it feels like I am, because like there's so many people where like they're on social media and stuff and they're talking about how they're 25 and they're in this big corporate job and stuff like that, and it's like, well, I'm turning 21, I got 4 more years left, and I got like no clue what I want to do with my life, like career wise. Like my degree is literally in entrepreneurship, like such a vague title, like just like learning how to like run, like how to start up a business, but like it doesn't really tell you like what business to do, because you know everyone has their different like niches that they want to do. So I'm trying to figure out that. I'm currently working on a business plan right now with an advisor, but it's like I'm supposed to like find a job that's like not just like in fast food, because all I know is the food industry and I'm sick and tired of working in the food industry. So like I don't want to like stick with food, even though like that's originally what I went to school for. And it's like I'm just like really tired of going to school in general, but like I don't know what else there is in life other than just like going to school. Like, everything, like everything that like there's somebody that had to have like made it or like help like create it or whatever. So like I try to look at the different things that like I use on a daily basis and stuff like that, and the different like types of businesses around me. But like there are just like too many options of different like things, like manufacturing goods versus like property investment and like I don't know, like you know what I mean, like there's so many different like types of like businesses and choices and options to like run through, and I need to figure out what I like, because for the longest time I wanted to work in the food industry because I thought that that's what I wanted to do with my life. But now that I've worked in the food industry since I was like 13, I don't like it, and I don't like I'm like tired. I don't want to feel exhausted every day for the rest of my life. Like I feel like it just like sucks out the fun in what I loved. Like I used to love being in the kitchen, and now it just feels like a chore, and it feels like it's like so draining to just like make myself food when that's like all I do at work every day is just like make food. I'm just like, I don't want to ruin stuff in my daily life with that. And I'm just trying to like, figure things out. I still have like another year really to like till I have to like really worry, and even then like I know you're not supposed to know what like you want in life until like I don't know. It takes like people years and decades to figure out what they want in life. But like I just want to be able to like know now so then I don't have to worry about it later. Oh my gosh, I was just looking for my phone and I realized that I'm using it to record. I'm trying to find a cup for her because she's like panting a lot and I don't know if she's thirsty or not. I mean, she's really hot, so I think she needs to drink water, but I don't have a cup, so she might have to drink from my hands. I also need to like, I need to figure out a lot of things. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to pack for when I go, and I know that's like not a huge priority thing for right now, but I'm just trying to like, as I think of things, I just like, and I see things around my room that like I know I'll need. I just kind of, there's like a little pile in my room of different stuff, like obviously my passport's there and stuff like that, like all those different like documents, and then different like things like umbrellas and different small things that I know I'm gonna need that are just like mundane and I typically don't think about. I added to the pile. Oh yeah, in a couple weeks I'm gonna go skydiving. This is like the third time we've tried to go. I'm going with a couple work friends, and I've been wanting to go so bad for the longest time, and then I was invited to go, and I was like, yeah, I'll go because it sounds fun and I've always wanted to do it. But then each time we schedule and book an appointment to like do it, like book a time, it's raining and clouding. It's raining and windy and stuff like that. Like there's like no visibility, and it's just like not safe conditions to go skydiving in. So this is our third try at a third location. Just trying to like book it and be able to go, and we want to do it so bad, but it's like I already had to take off work like 2 other times because we were originally gonna do it on either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I forget, but I worked those days, so I wasn't able to do it. I don't want to take off any more work as is, because I have a money goal that I'm trying to hit, and if I take off work then I'm not going to hit it. I'm also going to try to like pick up hours, like if I'm put on for like 10 to 8, I'm going to try to like, I'm going to ask like, oh, do you want me to close for you and stuff like that, because then I want to get more money. Like I hate working, but the money is what's really making it like worth it. Like I don't know anyone who would want to work without getting paid anyways, because like that sounds like such a pain. Like I don't know, maybe like some people want to like just like work for fun, but yeah, I just want to be able to like get as much money as possible, so then I don't have to worry about it for as long while I'm there, and just when I get back in general. She's got like a knot in her ear, and she doesn't like it when I play with her ears. But yeah, I feel like I don't really have anything else to say other than like, I mean, I could do a quick update on my health, but like, I don't know if that would be interesting or not. I mean, these aren't really for like, I don't really make these for like anyone to see. Like, I upload them publicly, but they're mainly for me to see myself, and just like as a little diary, as like a check-in, because actually handwriting a journal is just like too much work. So this is more fun where I can just like talk about what I'm thinking about without having to like actually like put in more effort. Because when I upload these, most of the time I don't even look at like watch them back or anything, because I just like don't feel like it, and I don't feel like I need to censor myself or anything. Other than like if I say something about like if I accidentally say like where I live or like a location or something like about where I am, then like I'll censor it, because I don't want weirdo freaks to find out where I live. Like, I'm fine with saying like my state, but not like my town or city or whatever, you know? Like, I just want to be as like I want to draw some lines there, because like I know where I live, so I don't need to like tell myself in the video for myself where I live, because I already know that. Like, future me knows that when I watch it back, but then I don't want like randos on the internet to know that. It's just like an internet safety thing, because like, everyone should practice internet safety, but apparently they don't teach it anymore. But yeah, I mean, I could talk about my health, but it's already like 30 minutes in the video. Yeah, why not? So yesterday I went to 2 doctor's appointments. One for my just like regular primary care, and then the other one was my neurologist, because I've been getting migraines. So for my primary care, like, she took my blood pressure and stuff like that, and we were talking, and my blood pressure was low again, and apparently it's like not considerably low, it's just like, it's like moderately low, but it's still enough where it's like something to be like taking a note of. But like, it's not anything like too out of the ordinary for my like stature and stuff. So she was like, okay, that's weird, but not too weird. And I was like, okay. And we were talking about how I need to eat, like how I plan on eating more protein and having smaller meals throughout the days and stuff like that, just so then I can like, because I reach satiety faster than like most other people. So I'm just trying to figure out like what I can do to help myself feel best. And so that was some of it, like eating nuts and yogurt in the morning, which I already eat yogurt in the morning. So I got a big bag of nuts that I'm eating, and they're yummy. But I also need to have more water. These are the water bottles I typically have, just because they're cheap at Walmart. They're like $5 for a case. So she was saying that I already drink like not a lot. Like, I drink like 2 or 3 bottles of water a day on an average day. But like, I already know that's not healthy. I already know it's not good, but I literally get like nauseous when I drink water. So I'm gonna try to like drink more. My goal today was 4 bottles. I already had 1 bottle before noon, and then I started drinking another one at home, but I didn't like the flavor of like the liquid IV that I use. I don't like the watermelon one, but I have too many of those packets, and they were expensive. I didn't even pay for them. They were just in my house, but like, I don't want to waste them, so I'm gonna like try to drink them. I usually use 1 packet for 2 bottles, just because otherwise it's like way too potent. And like, I get the sugar-free ones when I can, just because like that's like gross when it's just like drinking sugar water. But I need to get electrolytes in. So my goal today was 4 of these. I think I've done like 1.5 plus like whatever this is. When I talked to my neurologist, my blood pressure was low again, which it was only like 2 or 3 hours later. So like I'm not surprised that it's like basically the same as before. But I think the first time they said it, like earlier in the day, they said it was at like 80 over, or I don't know anything about it, but one of the numbers they mentioned was like 100, and then the high number for the other one was like 80 something. So it was like, I don't know how blood pressure works. I've already asked before, but I literally don't understand it at all. Like I don't know. That's for doctors to understand, not me. I just kind of like live my life. But I think that means I need to have more salt and stuff like that, which I already think I have a lot of. And my brain is like, I don't want to have too much salt because too much salt is bad for you. But in my case, I need to have it. But like, I'm still like, it's like drilled in my brain since I was a kid that like too much salt is bad. So when I have salt, I'm like, oh, this is bad for me. But I need to have like more salt than I'm already consuming. So I need to like figure that out. But yeah, anyways, oh my gosh, that was literally 6 minutes ago when I started talking about that. But my doctor said that I need to have like 5 or 6 or 7 of these water bottles. My neurologist said that, I think. Yeah, she was like, you need to have at least 100 ounces of water. I was like, 100 ounces of water? Because I always thought that it was your body weight in pounds divided by 2 and then just replace pounds for ounces. So like I'm supposed to have like 50 ounces of water, but she was like, no, you're supposed to have like your body weight in ounces, like 100 ounces of water. I was like, I mean, I'm already not even doing like 50 ounces. I'm doing like 48 if I have like 3 of these. So like, yeah. My goal today was I keep forgetting what I already say. I think I might have already said this like 3 times, but my goal today was 4 of these. I think I can maybe reach 5. No, I'm probably gonna only do 4 because that's all I can really like push myself to do. I don't want to like push myself too hard and then end up like getting like really bad stomach aches, because if I drink water too fast, my stomach hurts so bad. That's part of what I'm talking to GI about, because my stomach literally hurts so bad and like hates me for no reason. Like my whole life it's been like this, just like my stomach hurting for no reason. But yeah. It's like I know I need to drink water because I literally crave it all the time. But if I drink it too fast, then like I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up. How many times have I said literally? And like, but anyways, I think that's about it. I don't really want to go above like 40 minutes because like who would click on a 40-minute video? It's not like I'm making this for anyone except for myself anyways, but like if anyone would want to watch this, then who would click on a 40-minute video of just like some random girl they've never met just like talking about whatever? I try to keep it real. I try to just like talk about my life and, you know, updates. But yeah, I think that's about it. Dee Dee's down here. She's probably gonna growl at me. Oh, nope. She's gonna say bye.